Hello everyone and welcome back to Assassin's Creed 4. We last left off. We had managed to take out another Templar, which was the guard, Torres. But Torres has also managed to escape and find the location of the observatory, which we are now trying to get back on and get rid of him while he's here. So let's do that while we're also going to get this. And the chest that's nearby. Why are you following me?
Lord, there's a bit of a chill, isn't there? I thought we might see some soldiers and the like. Maybe they've gone?
No, they're here. Deep in the jungle.
Plus there's also the natives they gotta worry about, but I don't know. What the hell is that? Beaver? No, you're a Usha or something. But I feel like we're getting near the end point. Let's see how far we can get. Alright, not too bad. We got chest down here, I might as well get that too. All these ships on land. And explosive barrels that are floating in the air apparently. Three more chests. So let's just make our way in now.
Soldiers, just there. What should we do? Jesus, look at all this. Corpses for miles.
They brought every ounce of menace they had.
Yep. Small on that side. And go. Okay, the next ones are actually in the area we need to go anyway, so... Up to it. Why is everything red? And one more is further in.
Hey!
Scratch, take you then!
Don't worry, I got you. And the final chest. I thought I got this, but obviously I didn't.
¡Parte del tridente!
Just 2 more. There probably was some back in that village back there.
Oh, it's so strange. What is it?
Later, Anne. I'll tell you all when this is finished.
Are we like her trainer or something? Because like she's asking us a lot of questions. She's coming with us. Like are we her master, teaching her the ways of the assassin? Because we kind of were self-taught anyway. We didn't need that much training. You already go inside?
Holy Mother of God. Is this the place we've come to see?
Aye.
Pretty much.
Stand watch here, and let none follow.
Fit for another dozen fights, aye.
¡Mis piernas! ¡Oh, mis piernas! ¡Venga, muévete!
¡No puedo!
¡Mis piernas no responden!
¡Déjalo! ¡Déjalo! ¡Moriremos todos!
¿Has oído? ¡Levántate! ¡No quiero dejarte aquí!
¡Será vuestro funeral!
¡Por favor! ¡Está aquí! ¡El pirata está aquí! ¡Perdóname, por favor! ¡No quiero morir!
You're gonna have to. Climbing time. Weird freaking tectonics! Shit! That works!
Hemos activado algo.
Nuestro deber es quedarnos con Torres.
¡El hígado! ¡Es mío! ¡No escapará!
¡Abrir fuego!
¡Lo tengo a tiro!
¡Objetivo a la vista!
¡Lo tengo justo en la mira! ¡Todos juntos! ¡Atacad! ¡Ah! ¡Lo veo directamente! ¡Ah! ¡Dios, no! ¡No!
Get into the laser.
¡Ah! ¡Es mío! ¡No escapará! ¡Lo tengo justo en la mira! ¡Se está aquí! ¡Matadlo!
That the best. Whee! This place is falling apart. At least it's helping. Stop swinging, please, and go to the side. Oh, that was close.
could have worked together, Edward. We could have taken power for ourselves and brought these miserable empires to their knees. There is so much potential in you. So much you have not yet accomplished. I could show you things. Mysteries beyond anything that you could imagine.
I'm actually waiting for the laser to disappear so I can jump over to him. Gotcha.
Captain Kenway, ever a splinter in my side. Does this murder fulfill you?
I'm only seeing a job done, Torres. As you'd have done with me.
As we have done, I think. You have no family anymore, no friends, no future. Your losses are far greater than ours.
That may be. But killing you rights a far greater wrong than ever I did.
You honestly believe that?
You would see all of mankind corralled into a neatly furnished prison, safe and sober, yet dulled beyond reason and sapped of all spirit. So with everything I've seen and learned in these last years, I do believe it.
You wear your convictions well. They suit you.
Wow, okay. Thanks for the compliment.
Torres awakened something fierce. Are we safe?
With the device returned, I believe so.
What do you call this place?
Captain Kenway's Folly!
Petsawolte su tukila. Ka wenen. We will seal this place and discard the key. Until another sage appears, this door will remain locked.
There were vials when I came here last. Filled with the blood of ancient men, Robert said, but they're gone now.
Then it's up to us to recover them, before the Templars catch wind of this. You could join us in that cause.
I will, but only after I fix what I mangled back home.
It arrived last week.
That doesn't look good. You got 90%? No, yay! I'll give it a 3. Am I going to be kicked out again? I think this might end up being an extra long episode, I don't know yet.
Wakey, wakey. I don't believe we've been formally introduced. Not in this era, anyway.
Oh, hi.
I wish I could explain all the strangeness, but there isn't much time. The short of it is, you saw my beloved Juno. And for a brief moment, I thought she might occupy this tender body of yours. But something went wrong. And now, she's back out there, adrift. Oh, she was magnificent once. One of a race of beautiful, wonderful creatures.
Okay.
They created your kind. Did you know that? Your people were tools to them. That's all you have ever been. That's all you should ever be. One day soon, I hope. For the world is nearly ready for her return. Wired. Prepared for a second coming. Uh-oh. Here they come. Those Templars. Or maybe assassins this time. Idiots. All of them.
What are you injecting me with?
I envy you. It was her wish that I be here to greet her. It was her experiment that made it possible for my rebirth as one of these things. Ah!
Stay down! Get down on your back! Now! He's got a gun!
Guide me into the grave, beloved! I am your instrument!
Put the gun down! Drop it! Drop your weapon!
Well, he's dead. I got injected with something.
Clear! Clear! Check his vitals. He's bleeding fast. Check the victim.
Are you okay? Can you hear me? Hello? Talk to me. You alright?
I seem to be a little preoccupied at the moment. Call back later.
There you are.
Why am I not in the hospital?
I hope you feel well. You look good. Can you stand?
Probably. But why am I here and not in intensive care? Because I got injected with something.
Good. Try walking around.
This is like the tutorial level. Whee! I'm walking around. Whee!
A doctor came by.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to read this first. Our purpose is not ours to achieve, but ours to receive, but given by our grace as an instruction, death to the false fabricators of pleasures and indolence, the old order must be restored, the new order destroyed, the true Templars dedicated to order and stability and peace through the application of her iron will, and not through the dulling satisfaction of pleasures and indolence. Okay.
There wasn't anything to worry about. That the liquid in the syringe was far, far below a lethal dose.
So why did he inject me?
I feel terrible about all this. About everything. All our evidence pointed to you, but it was John all along. God, the things we found on his computer. Whatever you need, we'll provide. You've done an amazing job. Speaking of which, our trailer is finished. Would you like to see it? I owe you that much.
Okay.
There we go. I uploaded it to your database. You can watch it here or at your Animus. I think you'll love it. It really captures the essence of the era.
We're really just going straight back to work, aren't we?
So, take care. And again, thank you.
In a world where pirates rule the waves, these men will discover that nothing is sacred and everyone is committed to rum, plunder, and women.
Hola, ladies.
This summer, Abstergo Entertainment invites you aboard for the adventure of a lifetime. So sharpen your cutlasses, shine your hooks, and sail with the devils of the Caribbean. This virtual experience is not being rated.
So 2014. Okay. Not gonna lie, that was terrible. Return to your Animus. I guess if I have to.
And, well, what now?
Talk, you idiot! Look at the light!
Isn't that the battery? I think that's the battery. Hello? Hello? Look, sorry about this. My name is Sean, and back there is Rebecca, my partner in crime.
Hello!
Bloody good work earlier, honestly, I mean it, delivering us all that data. It's really just too bad that our man on the inside was such a, how to put it? Fanatic. Fanatic is the best word, I suppose.
We take who we can get.
Exactly. Well put. We saw in John an opportunity to burrow deeper into Abstergo's cloud servers, and I'm not ashamed to say we took it. Not realizing, of course, that he was enlisting you to help him. And to blame, should anything go wrong. I suppose it all worked out very nicely in the end. Most of it, anyway.
What Sean really wants to say is, if you're up for more hacking, we are too. John gave you level 3 security clearance before he died. You should use it. The assassins don't have the resources to pay you like the Templars do, but we'll make it worth your while.
Look, we should really cut it short, Bex. 20 seconds.
All right. Good luck.
Cheers, mate. And top-notch work. Really top. Give yourself a pat on the back. And happy hacking.
Thanks. Well, I've already pretty much done all of it, so back to the Animus. 15152. The Great Inagua, 1722.
Gentlemen, how do you find it here?
It will work for us. But our goal must be to scatter our operations. To live and work among the people we protect, just as Altair ibn La'ahad once counseled.
Well, until that time, it's yours as you see fit.
Edward, Captain Woods Rogers survived his wounds. He has since returned to England, shamed and in great debt, but no less a threat.
I will finish that job when I return.
Wood Rogers.
You have my word.
What's it for me, bloody tossboss?
Evening, Anne.
Edward?
I'll be sailing for London in the next few months. I'd be a hopeful man if you were beside me.
England's the wrong way around the globe for an Irish woman.
Will you stay with the assassins?
No, I haven't got that kind of conviction in my heart. You?
In time, aye. When my mind is settled and my blood is cooled.
Sail ho! Coming into the cove!
You're a good man, Edward. And if you learn to keep settled in one place for more than a week, you'll make a fine father too. Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of a wit to memory now I can't recall. So fell to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Oh, all the comrades that e'er I had,
And there we go.
they're sorry for my going
What? That was...
and all the sweet that e'er I've loved.
Glitches just completely ruined
wish
that, but
me
okay.
one
All
more
sail!
day
She'll take it!
to stay. But since
Oh, I can't skip. I have to watch this.
unto
But it's a good thing because the music is quieter than the singing because the music is separate apparently.
and you,
But yeah, that's
I'll gently write
just a little
and
note.
softly call.
The girl is his daughter. First
Good
born.
night and joy.
Apparently she was
be
born
with you all.
shortly after Edward left
Good
to be like
night
his
and joy
make his fortune and all
be
that.
with you all.
And I believe at some point his Caroline actually died. So yeah, that was the letter that he got, was just literally telling him that that she has died a few years ago and she had a daughter. So yeah, didn't end so well.
Father, did you always know how to sail a boat?
The Jackdaw is a ship, Jenny, not a boat.
But did you always know?
No. No, I learned after leaving Bristol.
After you left Mother?
Well, I didn't leave without saying goodbye, that is. It was an arrangement, you see, between your mother and me.
She said you left her. She said you always talked about sailing a boat and making money in the New World.
I did always want to sail a ship. That's true. But not for a lark. To support us. And take care of her. And you.
Not me. Mother said you didn't know about me. She said you wrote only once a year and that she never knew where to find you.
That's all true, and I'm sorry for that. If I'd known earlier... I don't know. I might have come home. I hope that I would have.
Well, you were busy. That's what I think.
I was, but... that wouldn't have mattered.
Can I steal your boat?
Boat? I see no boat here. Do you?
Oh, I mean ship, obviously. I don't see the difference anyway.
Ah, it's a very simple one, Jenny. A ship can carry a boat, but a boat cannot carry a ship.
Why then, everything is a ship. Large and small. But for my toy boat, the one I take into the bath with me.
That's a clever way of seeing it. Is it hard to talk about Caroline, Jenny? About your mother?
No. She passed some years ago.
There you go.
I miss her, but it's all right.
Was she in pain?
I don't know. I don't think so. She was very happy for quite some time. Then, not so happy. I didn't see her much after that. Then, she was gone.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you.
It's all right. You're here now. And we're on an adventure.
This is a very
Only a little
understanding
one, I
girl.
hope.
Seriously, it's an
Can't
understanding
handle too
child
many
by
more
this
surprises.
start to come by.
Do you think we'll see a whale?
Yes, there's a very good chance.
And what about pirates? Will I see pirates?
No. Not much chance of that, I think.
Oh, that's rather sad. I should have liked to have seen one.
Tell you what, Jenny. As soon as these winds die a little, I'll let you steer the jackdaw. One little trick at the helm before sundown.
Yay!
And then the credits just got skipped. And then it goes into Assassin's Creed 3. Near enough. This must be years later.
Miss Jennifer Kenway, may I introduce myself?
Jennifer Scott, if you please.
I'm sorry,
My daughter was raised by her mother, Caroline, until she passed away some years ago. Jenny prefers to use her surname to mine.
Please forgive my ignorance.
I will. She may not.
Father, help me.
This little rascal, however, is a Kenway. What's wrong, Hafen?
I can't see the stage.
Up we go. How's that?
Fine. But won't your arms tire?
Hey, I'm not so old as that. But if they do, then we shall quit this posh gig and go and meet your mother for some chocolate at White's. How's that sound?
Yes, please.
Okay, hush now.
And there you go. Happier times before it got ruined in Assassin's Creed 3, because everything is ruined by Assassin's Creed 3. If I had a camera, you'd see me staring. Yeah. I'm going to skip this, because I don't want to watch the credits. And the music will probably get me flagged. But I believe that's the end of Assassin's Creed 3. Literally the only things left to do are the assassination missions, find everything, do the Templar hunts, get the keys, find all the mine keystones, and do some side things. Now, some of the side things are cool, but the main story itself is finished. As far as I'm aware, unless there's DLC, I'll check when I finish this episode. But for right now, as far as I'm aware, that's everything we can do. That is story-wise. Everything else is just sort of the side content that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, I think. But yeah, that's Assassin's Creed 4. Another Assassin's Creed right out of the park. So we've done 1, 2, 3. Revelations, Brotherhood. Whoops. What is that? That's 1, 2, Revelations, Brotherhood, 3, and now 4. That's 6 Assassin's Creed games down. 6, Jesus. I didn't realize that were that many at this point. So yeah, this is the 6th one in the series. There is Rogue, but I don't know if that's important enough. I kind of see it as a spin-off, even though it's part of the main series. It's not really needed because you don't play as an assassin, you play as a Templar. It's basically trying to be Assassin's Creed 4, but different. And I don't know if I like that, and I don't really have it, and I don't know if I want that, but I don't have it right now, so we're not going to be playing that. But that's Assassin's Creed 4. I hope you enjoyed the series. I've enjoyed it to an extent. Like I say, I think this is a very big improvement over 3. Like I said, the only things I liked about 3 was the fact that you could climb trees, the weather mechanics, and the ship combat. This, I like the ship combat because it's improved. The music, the sea shanties were pretty cool, and that it tried to move past the whole like world ending and trying to get a new story. And Edward's a much better character. He's more believable, he has more personality. I like him, and he develops over time, and becomes, an assassin. I won't say that it's the best game. I do think the games before 3 are the best at the moment. 4 was a good step in the right direction, but there were still problems. Like, there are way too many collectibles. At this point, this is where Ubisoft started to go a bit too much with the collectibles. If you've seen me do Far Cry 3 or 4, the one that's in the Himalayas, they went stupid at that point. They went like, oh, here, go get this book, here, get some manuscript pages, kill all these animals, find the legendary things, get all these secret, hidden stashes, find the people that have died in World War II. It just gave you everything to do, but it didn't give you... It didn't feel proper. It just felt like they were doing it to pad out the game rather than for you to reward you for doing the extra mile. It was just, here's some side stuff, go get them. That was it. You don't get anything from it. Like this. You go kill these Templars and you get money, and then that's it. Or you go get the Mine Keystones, you get an armor piece, which is not actually that great, if I remember correctly. It kind of looks like Tabai's outfit, and the Templar armor just looks like Templar stuff. It's not really the best, and it's just finding keys. I do remember that you can get an armor that basically makes you immune to bullets, but yeah, that's Assassin's Creed 4. If I had to rate it, I'd give it a 7 or 8. No, I'll give it a 7. A 7 out of 10. It was a good retry. 3, I believe I gave it below 7. I gave it like a 5 or 4. Or maybe... No, it was a 3. I gave Assassin's Creed 3 a 3. Yeah. Assassin's Creed 4 gets a 7. It's a good turning point. And I like it. It has some problems, and they kind of get exacerbated in later series, but for right now, this is the end of the sailing era, because they were going crazy with this. After people said in Assassin's Creed 3 how good it was like, hey, maybe we should make a game around sailing, and then they made this and Rogue, and then they just never did it again. I think they tried to do one other game which was not even Assassin's Creed related. I can't remember what it was called, but I don't think that turned out well. I can't remember. But with that, we're done. And we will be moving on to Unity, which comes with its own problems. And we'll probably find out when we go do that. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this series. At least more than Assassin's Creed 3. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Check the description for Patreon donations, as I say all the time. It helps support the channel, helps support me, and you can also join my Discord chat when you join as Patreon subscriber. But that's the end of Edward's story and the end of the Kenway story. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you when we do Unity. Bye, y'all.